I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready. And over, where we say hello to our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Redskins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, this is Rashad Ross now. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They come out here in the eye. In motion left, that's Jackson. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now the first carry for Matt Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Second down following the run. Jackson, the man in motion right. On second down, it's Jones. And he cuts it back left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and they ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Derek Carrier, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Starting 11 here for the offense. It's going to take some snaps here in a second. Wide receiver Pierre Garçon, always been a very good force in this league.
I agree with you totally on that. Even as a youngster, played with a fury, played with force, continues to do that now as a veteran, and knows how to mentor the younger guys.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Finding time. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it's third down. And here now, New Orleans defensive unit.
Stephon Anthony acclimated quite quickly to the NFL. As soon as he joined the team, he became their leading tackler.
A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. On fourth down, they do snap it to Cousins. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's complete. Flater, right side. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got Snead. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Can't find anyone. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Ross there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered, and he was able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Here we go now. Boom. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
All right, here we go. Lumbert. No. Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
In motion, the tight end Reed. Cousins on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Paul Kruger in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. Paul Kruger in there to drop him for the second straight play. They may want to block him on 3rd down. 3rd and long for Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction down.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to the...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And now here's Ross. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Barrington. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And for Thomas, give him 7 touchdowns now in the season. He had 2 more in Week 12.
And he's a guy that you sense feels like he still has a lot to prove. Felt like he should have been a first-round draft choice. Was marked down mainly because of his speed, or what people consider a lack thereof. And boy, he positions well, catches the ball well, competes for it really well. In fact, James Laurinaitis, a former Buckeye himself, he told me this young man cares about the game, cares about winning, and does everything possible to get better.
Defense showing blitz. They come out here in the eye. Breeze going to sneak it. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I know they didn't get it, but I kind of like the call. 2nd and inches, go right to the quarterback sneak. Normally,
and he takes it across it into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And it is now 21-0. And the Saints add on to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And now here's Ross. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
Throwing now is Breeze. Caught right side, it's Snead. NFL teams last year, a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tough. Fourth and 4. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
I'll bet you as they ran out there for that play, the head coach either on his headset or he pulled him aside and told the special teams coordinator, whatever block you've got, pull it out of the bag right now. We need a spark.
When you could just feel it on their sideline, the air just kind of out of the balloon. Now maybe you're right, a spark, a little bit of hope.
That's when the special teams coordinator who works on this ad nauseum, I'm talking about morning, noon, and night, he tried to figure out, okay, where's my best opportunity? Which one do I have? And he pulled the right one and got his team going and hopefully back into the game.
Charles, as we glance back at Week 12 for a second, of all the games that were played, maybe that Chiefs-Broncos the most significant when you look at the playoff picture?
Most significant and maybe best played. I mean, think about all the excitement that went into that game, all the big plays, both sides having a chance to take control, Kansas City ultimately winning it. But Gary Kubiak, the head coach of Denver, his decision with about a minute to go to try the 62-yard field goal. That's the one that may come back because they had a chance to go ahead and take an overtime tie and put that on their record. Instead, it contributed to a loss.
Yeah, and it dropped the Broncos to 7-4. The Chiefs up to 8-3 behind the Raiders. And he's brought
I'm almost
down
done,
after a good game.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jordan Reed, 33 yards. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Now, Ingram was forced to leave the game in Week 11, but he came back in Week 12 with a vengeance. 14 carries, 146 in the yardage department, a score as well.
And even go back earlier in the season when he had a little bit of a fumbling problem. Got benched in a game against Seattle, but responded with a big game after that. And here he is for the second time in the last 4 weeks, well over 100 yards on the ground.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. And they're going to go soft on the corners. To throw is Breeze. Forced out to his left. And Cooks has it over the middle. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Saints are going to get a 1st down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Now a man who sat out 3 seasons. This is Tim Hightower. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Give him 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Saints.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Cousins, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Delvin Breaux with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. The slot man in motion right. So after the eye-in, trying to get it to Thomas.
Good job.
It's intercepted.
Good job. We knew we were going to get enough for throwing those stupid screens on. Good job, Josh. Good job, man. Show that boy why you got the best awareness on the game. Good job, buddy. Yeah, that was a magnificent. That was a weak move by that screw. Good job, buddy. Put your head up, Drew Brees, and get out my field, man. That was weak.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now we've got whistles here before the snap. Was this on the Redskins? I think so. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
77, you cost us the game in real life. God, I need you to step up. You're going to get shipped out.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. A play fake to Jones. Now Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, bro. Really?
Loose. It's incomplete.
Good play, man, guys. That was a great play call, man. You
really
wide
hurt their
open.
momentum.
Catch the ball. Catch the ball, crap. That's what I need you to do. Catch the ball.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down.
All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over. Back up.
Third and long for Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Breeze. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he's got it over the middle. Flainer. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Left side and caught by Flainer. And they get 28 yards on that one. And the Saints are set up now with a 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity. First and goal from the 8. They'll run here with Ingram. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Yards to go on 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Now Breeze lost the football. So it goes. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They get 25 yards out of that one, and it'll be 1st down Redskins.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
No. Check. Patriot. Go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 50. Over.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Here's Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
No. Check. Patriot. 3-19.
And the wideout in motion.
Over. Good. Watch it now, Barney.
Cousins again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Taking chances, a little bit of a Gruden family trait, as Jay says, let's go here on 4th down. 4th down, Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Saints will have the football back. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Well, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And quickly, they get to the line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down and 4. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now, Breeze again. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And he missed it. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
There goes Mark Ingram. 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, 58 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now here's Ross. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing, Cousins. Over the middle to Garcon. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And Davis with it left side. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They go play action here on first down. Jackson's got it over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside. Call it a gain of 5. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Craig Robertson in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Cousins now on second down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Fairley in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. Delvin Breaux with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Breeze to throw on second down. He goes underneath to Ingram. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Breeze now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On second down, Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Kobe Flater, the tight end, his intended target. And it's 4th and 4. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. And as we sit on the doorstep now of Week 13, need to talk playoff picture. Let's look at the AFC. The Patriots at 9-2, the Raiders at 9-2. I don't know that they're getting the credit they deserve. So many people talking about New England.
I would agree with that. They're having that type of a season, their first winning season since 2002. And they have their sights set a lot higher than that now. But how about Kansas City? They went to Oakland earlier this year and beat them by 16 points. So head-to-head, the Chiefs know that they're one of those teams that you've got to beat in the playoffs.
And coming off a heck of a win over Denver. And now they're in the hurry-up. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out,
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On second down, here's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Caught on the right side, Reed. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Fairley in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
But no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So the D-line's going to spread out. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 82 yards. And the Saints are pouring it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And now here's Ross. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion.
No. Check. Patriot.
It's Cousins on the sneak. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll go again to Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. All right, now look at 56. Leopard.
In motion, the tight end Reed. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he gets it down to the 32. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So it'll be first down here after the run.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Man, it's Jackson. Redskins touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 31 yards. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Dipping on the wood.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Breeze now on first down. And complete to Lewis over the middle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
There goes Mark Ingram. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints just continue to roll. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Cousins now on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down.
No. Look at this.
Third and short yardage, Cousins. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
51 the mic, boy, 51.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing now is Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kobe Flainer, 34 yards. And the Saints are pouring it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know there are plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right.
Why would you leave him in?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time this unit was out here,
if you want to go out to listener in a minute, we can.
Turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the offense still has a couple plays to go to pick up the first on 2nd down and 3. They'll run with Thompson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
Check that. Go like 52 right here.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd down now following the completed pass. And they're going to speed things up here.
Here we go. 3-19.
Now Thompson. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Green 39. Green 30. Now look at 56. Lucky 56.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. It's caught. Jones. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
Yeah. Tough as a receiver,
he knows
because
he's going
no
to
matter
pay.
how perfect the pass,
Then he wanted to play some music in my ears that I feel like he shouldn't have played. Oh, he's going to pay.
But he
He's going to pay.
Time
And you
for
are
a
too.
break.
For talking
Back to finish it off
about
on
this
EA
weak squad.
Sports after this.
But you going to pay.
The
Oh, yes,
defensive
sir.
line
You going to
disperses a
pay
little
too.
bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
I got 2 ass whippers I got to get. Don't you forget.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Bringing it in. Jackson left side.
That play. Okay.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
That's a new play, all right. Nah, man, I'm gonna chill, my lady, man.
2nd and 3.
My lady, we gotta do something real quick, big dog. I'll get you in a little bit.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard
Why was I
line.
doing
It's
this?
an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of
What's
downs.
up, man?
Cousins on 1st down.
And that's a nice
Ooh,
pickup.
that was nice. Okay, nice and quick and
That
juicy.
yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Quick and
And the
juicy.
former 4th-round pick in 2012, continuing to prove some of those doubters wrong that he used to have.
I remember when he got selected,
Well,
there was a
he
lot
did
of
when you hit
controversy
that.
about that. Because
Nah, he
remember, Robert Griffin III, they made the big move up to take him in the 1st round. And people wonder, why would you take a second rookie quarterback? Well, it's because he's smart.
And
My
now
ball,
here's
man.
another
You
interception.
better not
A
run.
great
You
read,
better
and
not
it's
cousin.
picked off.
My ball back, man. Oh, but don't worry, Gary. You will be getting it too soon, big dog. So you just
And the
relax. You just
seemingly
relax.
endless drive continues.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
2nd down, Cousins. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Stuff saying all crackled and stuff. Get your music right, silly. Get your music right, silly. Get your music right. Get your music right, silly. Or you over here being silly.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
Well, Gary,
but they
had a
still
little bit
trail
more than
big time.
21 points,
Take
big
it,
guy.
but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
so despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just want to
get out of here,
much more of an anecdotal type of a
number. I'm talking about the scrub.
Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On the counter, Ingram. Cuts back, left side.
Good hit. Good open field, baby. Good open field, baby. Good open field, baby. Good open field, baby.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Bree's going to throw here. He's got time in the pocket. Going for the deep ball.
Thank you, sir.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
You gone? You had to go to the doctor or something?
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers.
Get your ugly self out.
What they did.
Get your ugly self out of here.
Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's third down.
Get your ugly self out of here with that weakness. Come on, that weakness.
And we're hitting the end of this one.
Y'all did y'all job, man. My offense, we just, I don't know, guys. We'll get it. We'll get it. We just got to get back into the mood. We got to get back into the mode, y'all, guys. We'll get it. We got to be grinding, y'all.
Third down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Good job, boy. You ain't catching no job, man.
Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game. They're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.